How are all of you? Hope you all are doing great. I am apparently still waiting for a download. What? No, that should have. What? Oh wow, I'm at like nearly 40 gigabytes with 100 gigabyte storage. I need to clear off some space. Is this not uploading the way it's supposed to? Oh, the downside of waiting using CapCut and stuff. Like sometimes it's just it does not load very fast sometimes. And it just kind of sucks. Are we not uploading at all? Like, where is my... I'm currently... Hey, Jester! Currently trying to find... Might be faster for me to upload this in a different way. Weird. There it is. No, it's almost done. All right. Be done in a minute now. All right, so we might as well present the screen. So I came up with a script. I was sitting here and I was looking at the insults that I was provided a little while ago. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And I was thinking of like, how could I use these? And I'll probably use these insults that you guys have given me for a Constantine skit as well. There we go. And I wanted to use them relatively quickly though, but I didn't feel up to a Constantine skit right now because like it's a lot of effort to do a Constantine skit, and I just don't have the spoons currently to do it. So instead, I turned it into a Predator skit, Predator versus skit. There we go. And this long one is the one we're going to keep. These two are bloopers we're going to get rid of. I want to make one for my channel, and I'll probably change it up for my channel.
A guy in green. I'm just gonna say that you should probably walk away from this fight because it tends to never end well for you if they're in green. Name one, Master Chief.
So I've already viewed this.
You know what?
I feel like one of the things I should do is play music at the end of this. The problem is how long it is.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send you the location for it. I hear that Mr. Rogers is coming up called the Ultimate Showdown.
And ideally, I would be able to play the music from here to here without issue. But I don't know if I can. I don't know if it'll flag it, and I don't want it to get flagged. So I'm probably not gonna. Now I see all the comments. Jeez, that took forever. Warlock, Nicholas, Matthew, Jacob, Nicholas, everyone. Hey, how y'all doing? I don't know why it wasn't working to let me see the comments. Hey, hello, how are you? You and Chris do good work there. Thank you. Had a funny thought. Would Lucifer from Hasbin Hotel fit underneath? It'd be Member Solutions or Villain Support. Hey, actually pronounced my username right, Jaster. No, yeah, thank you. Oh, new video? Yeah, new video. What's the problem, fool? Apparently your comments weren't going through. That's weird. Does anyone want to make a couple comments and then I'll count down and figure out where we're at on the lag? Because that was bad. I had to click out of the streaming service that I'm using right now in order to and come back in, and then it showed all the comments. Okay, there we go. John smiles, laughs. Oh, very good. I see it.
A guy in green.
We're gonna. Good thing is, this is mostly done at this point. What the hell? Where's my? Huh. Oh, dude. Ah, that's nice that I have that. I have that saved completely. That makes my life easier later on. I'm gonna start doing the McAllister stuff as a series. I don't know if you guys noticed. I've done a few of those lately. But yeah, it's really nice to have some of these presets. Makes life a little bit quicker. And then we're just going to use a default. Then we'll go to templates. How does that look wrong? Am I misspelling it, or does it just look wrong because of the text size? No. I got it right. It looks wrong because of the text size. I'm just going to leave the operator. Favorites. I've got a little versus thing somewhere around here. Here it is. There we go. Up. We go. Up. Extend these. In those. Move that up right about there. Versus. Hey, Susie, Brendan. Thank you guys for joining me, by the way. Ernie, happy birthday. You should rebrand it to the McAllister Home Offense System. You're up. I should edit some of mine as well. Video of someone like Louis coming from France has been taken. To share the joke with somebody. Don't Louis. Who? I'm not sure who that is. Haven't done this particular style in a while, where I edit the text all fancy and everything. The only reason I stopped doing it was just because I was asked to like make things more uniform. And that's one of the things I noticed. Like, there are a lot of people who actually enjoy the little hints of who I'm talking about. I absolutely love the fact that everything I was using way back in the day is all just like everywhere and nowhere where I want it. That's lovely. We're gonna go.
A guy in green.
Not the right text font, but I don't mind it. That actually looks kind of cool.
A guy in green.
I have the animation for that. Take a little while longer.
A guy in green.
Oh, that actually worked out really well. That timing worked out really well. I also have a production meeting with for Academy tomorrow. Oh wow.
Oh, you're live. Hi.
Hi. I wanted to you weren't in here.
No.
You were chilling in there, and I'm like, it's late enough as it is. You should be asleep, to be honest. You need to be going to bed. Yeah. That's good. I'm glad I popped on when I did, and I'm glad. Oh, absolutely. There'll be more Star Wars stories. We're all fans of Star Wars, so we're both fans of Star Wars, so that helps out. I need to watch them more though.
A guy in green. I'm just gonna say that you should probably walk away from this fight because it tends to never end well for you if they're in green. In green. In green. You if they're in green. Name one. Master Chief.
I feel like this is a good opportunity to have Samara be in it and do a bunch of tech stuff as well, but it's a lot of work and I just don't have the spoons for me today. And I just want to go ahead and make this video and finish editing it. Thankfully, this take came out pretty good, and I'll play it as soon as I start doing captions because I have to when I caption things, and I have to make sure all the captions are correct. Tim Zahn? Who is Tim Zahn? The writer, Timothy Zahn? Oh, they've written some Star Wars stuff. That's cool. Is it the same person that I pulled up here that's written a bunch the Icarus plot, Bond trilogy? They've got a lot of Star Wars content. Terminator Salvation. Now, are they getting officially sponsored, or are these stories that they're paying a licensing agreement for? Created thought, yeah. You're friends with David Weber. David Weber. Never. Probably haven't read any of his stuff. There are too many. There's not too many books in the world. Well, I'm not going to say that. There's not enough time to read everything. I'll say this. When I die, I don't care if there's a heaven or a hell or anything in between. But if there is some kind of afterlife, I just hope that it's filled with books at the bare minimum that I can actually pick up and read. Let me read all the literature in history. And you know what? It'd be nice if TV was included in that, but it's not necessary. I definitely could. I still want there to be 12 episodes. So regardless of how long it takes or if there's multiple episodes released in a single area, I want 12 full episodes of the Stitch. For one, that means that my voice actors, ignore that. That was math for something else. Would have gotten paid at minimum. Each of the voice actors would have gotten paid over time, $300 each. Okay. And then when I combine the video into one video, we get that income because we're paying them like for work and it's done. They're not getting royalties. And the reason for that is that it's cheaper for us to just pay them a higher amount. Because like usually you get paid like per word or sentence or something like that. And they are not, so it's like $25 is not bad for the amount of work that they're doing, especially because it winds up on average them getting paid more than if they were doing it by word. Like a lot of times it would be cheaper for me to pay them by word, but they have a minimum balance, like a minimum amount that I have to pay them as well. So it's one of those things where it's like, I might as well get what I can out of the VA. Like for this upcoming Stitch video, there's Stitch has essentially 2 to 3 lines, and I'm still gonna pay $25. So, and one of them I have the previous lines. I could realistically just snag the Kamehameha if I want to, and I might if I can't get a version that I like. But I'm still gonna pay him for the work. As long as they appear in the video, I will pay them for that. And that'll be the same thing when I make the combined video. I'll still pay them the combined video. I'm just not sure how much. That one I'll have to talk to Chris about. Because that'll be like, there's a final video, they'll get paid for that. And I'll have to talk to Chris, are we going to do the final video as one long video start to finish with the final, or the final video going to be released by itself and then we do the combination and they don't get paid for the combination because they've already been paid for previous work. That's something that we have to discuss when we get to it. But we have not gotten to it yet. But I'm a firm believer in getting paid stuff that you are owed. And I have money, not a whole lot, but I have money set aside for video making purposes. And most of it goes into like software stuff, though. Can't wait until I don't have to pay a monthly fee for software. That'll be nice. There we go. people still talking, or did is my thing just not coming up? Well, that's pretty cool. I have to decide. Chris is gonna reach out to somebody, one of the Stargate actors, because they do the convention circuit quite a bit. And there's this group of people. One actor knows another, and so on and so forth. And FedEx rolled back a bunch of its ADA accommodations, and I was like, "Oh hell no!" But at the same time, I'm also
Your quiet room that's so small and crowded.
well, it's not just that. It's the quiet room was understandable because at times it's completely empty, and so that I can understand them not just and they have one upstairs and they have one downstairs instead of having one large room. They have two quiet rooms now. I'm okay with what they did with the quiet rooms.
No, because they're so clustered.
You can't control that because there's times when they're completely empty and there's times when they're full.
Not people. There's just a lot of stuff in there that makes it
that I think they were
get-
trying too much that year. They were
I get
somebody else got
to make stuff for people to do and stuff. But if I'm being honest, a few cushions and a drawing table would have been enough. They didn't need all the lights and all that stuff.
They didn't. It could have just been left alone. That was the new group that was taking over. They took everyone's suggestions and combined them all, which was not a good idea. It should have been voted.
Yeah,
But
I think he's but at the same time,
I wasn't done talking.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But so they rolled back some of the accommodations. One of the biggest ones was, and they said this year we only did this, and which was take away the autograph lines. And I'm like, I don't think you realize how big that is, because there is a slew of disability community that isn't going to go through the autograph lines anymore. It's not worth it. There have been times during the first couple conventions before they added those lines for ADA people. And had they continued to do it the way that they were supposed to, it would have been fine. But they eventually just made ADA VIP, which was not the right way to do it. But there were times where I would go and I was like, I would want an autograph. I have the money to get an autograph. And I look at the line and I'm like, no, I've got a cane. I'm not going to shuffle my way into this mess. I'm not going to get hit a bunch of times. I'm not going to get cane tripped while I'm trying to wait for an autograph. It's awkward. And they were like, well, it's large enough for a wheelchair. And I was like, all that does is mean that you're going to get overcrowded. That's all it is. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Now, Chris has he's gonna do something. If you guys want to go for it, go for it. But I don't mind, Nick, that the stitch, that particular one is short. When you add in the timing of the back and forth and making sure there's space to see me walk away, you're looking at, it's over a minute 30. It's in the minute 40. You add in another 10 seconds for the timing stuff on average, maybe a little bit longer. You're looking at close to a 2-minute script. Most of the Stitch videos, you are right, are 3 to 5 minute long. But a 2-minute interlude is not a bad thing. Especially when we're talking about how large and how many I plan on doing. It's perfectly okay for me to do this 2-minute thing and have it still be part of the main thing where Levi's just like, no, and leaves for a while. It also allows the opportunity of, why does Levi have a new desk? Oh, Levi left because of Stitch. Napa used Levi's private bathroom and blew up his office, and now Levi has a new office, right? We can play with it.
Guy in green. I'm just gonna say that you should probably walk away from this fight because it tends to never end well for you if they're in green. Name one. Master Chief. Name one. Master Chief. All right, bet the Hulk. Bet. All right, bet the Hulk.
I want that bet to be a little bit longer. I use captions, so like if I can't like and you use captions too, don't you? Like you got that from me where you use captions to help processing.
I always have to use questions.
Yeah.
I also have trouble like hearing.
All right, bet the Hulk. Ben 10, Doomslayer, the Mask, and Grogu.
I need to have commas between all these. And because my captions broke, which has been happening a lot lately.
Internet's being lucky.
The Hulk. Ben 10, Doomslayer, the Mask, and Grogu.
There we go.
Baby. Soda. No, they are the same. Fine.
Added yes. That's good, Nick. No, I don't mind being given ideas, especially because like how often those suggestions become videos. Yeah. No, it's not okay that it's not just that. FanX is one of the largest conventions in the world. Salt Lake Comic Con became one of the largest conventions in the world a while ago, and they've maintained that as like they're in the top like 10 or top 20 of the largest conventions. But then you have places like Dragon Con that is like incredibly friendly, that like set the precedent. So it's like, what do I do here? And a part of me, I really wanted to, and I wrote out a script for it. I was going to make a video, and we held off on it because I showed Chris, and he was like, eh. And I agree. It was very angry. It was written very angrily. I've rewritten it, and it's more generalized and uses FanX as the example and saying, hey, FanX, you could do a little bit better, versus just being, pardon me, just being pure anger at it. I've never been able to go to Dragon Con, but everyone that has a disability that's been there that I've heard from like it. And I think that's pretty cool.
Fine. I'm going to do 10 more just for you. Broccoli, Ivy, Shigo, Shrek.
Yep. All right.
Shigo, Shrek. Luigi, Butter. Luigi, Buttercup. Luigi, Buttercup. 3 from K. Buttercup. Cup. Number 3 from KND. A green. Any green Pokemon. Frankie from Vouchers of.
I think that's how you spell it.
Frankie from Foster's Imaginary Friends. Frankie. Frankie, a normal human. Yeah, I get Arsenal, but a Grinch. The Grinch. You're gonna tell me the yeah, he did have essentially super. The crap.
Gotta love it when my captions are completely freaking broken.
Oscar. The crowd. Hell. Kermit the Frog, for that matter. I don't care if they had lightsabers. No.
There we go. Thank you, Izzy. For those of you who don't know, currently going through like having to move as quickly as possible. I'm just hoping that the landlord decides not to give me a 2-week notice from month to month. I don't think they're going to at this point, but it was a very real possibility, and it still is. And we raised quite a bit of money, and now I'm trying to find a home to move to, and packing and dealing with all that comes from that. And it's just been a lot of stress, and I'm really hoping that we can find a place relatively soon. Yeah, number 3 was. it's the reason why she got mentioned.
But fine, Leonardo. Fine, Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo. Because they each took you out individually, which means they each. You know what? I know you have trouble with Kevin, and that's a little bit reasonable, but I found out you lost to Louis.
It says Louis Duck. Louis Duck.
But I found out you lost to Louis Duck. Louis Duck is for hire. You could have paid him to be your trophy. Hell, if you had told him that you were going to cover him with gold, he would have jumped in the vat of gold. You know what?
You know what seems to be a common phrase tonight. Didn't mean that. Yeah, no, it's not good. I don't know. I haven't seen the Stranger Things stuff. I had no desire to watch that series. It was not one of the series that was ever on my list. It's still not, to be honest. Chris likes it though. So Chris might do some stuff with it. And I might eventually sit down and watch that stuff. In 24 D4. Vicious mockery. We are gonna do that.
Bob Ross wouldn't even call you a happy little accident. He would call you a mistake.
Hold on, it gets better. First of all, I'm gonna do that.
No, you have failed so much that Mr. Rogers would actually be disappointed in you.
The hell of a burn. Yeah, just wait. I can't make it on fire, can I?
Disappointed in you. Be disappointed in you. Are you crying? I guess I did go a bit far with the Mr. Rogers. Oh
Man, I
no,
would've cried
I
too.
stand by the Bob Ross comment. But Mr. Rogers would have talked you into taking a bike. I don't know. Mr. Rogers would have talked you into taking a bike. Mr. Rogers would have talked you into taking a bike. I don't know, flower gardening or something like that. Maybe even paint. You know what? There's this contest of strength coming up called the Ultimate Showdown. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send you the location for it. I hear that Mr. Rogers is going to be there, and you can test out that theory
Mr. Rogers is wearing a green sweater in that, by the way.
that you could beat him while you're there.
That burn is 3rd degree. Mr. Rogers crack is cold. Louis' dad would give them a disappointed look. Is it almost? Oh. There we go. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna get this in an area that I don't have to worry about. Videos to extract audio. Give my computer a moment to catch up to us. Eventually. There it goes. Now, move this here. Go ahead and extract the audio. Get rid of that. I can effectively use 5 seconds of the audio without concern. So, what we're going to do is measure it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fade in, fade out, normalize audio.
Rogers is going to be there. And you can test out that theory that you could beat him while you're there. It's going to be there. And you can test out that theory that you could beat him while you're there.
There we go. Wish I could use more of the music. No, like knowingly use more of the music. I have before, and we didn't get yelled at, but it's still one of those things where better safe than sorry. I mean, I can create.
There's this contest of strength. Coming up called the Ultimate Showdown. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send you the location for it. I hear that Mr. Rogers is gonna be there, and you can test out that theory that you could beat him while you're there.
I really like it playing like right there.
Contest of strength coming up called the Ultimate Showdown.
I really like that right there. I'm gonna like we'll see what happens. We've got it all edited. I like it. It's good.
That guy in green.
What's awesome about this particular skit is more than likely we're gonna get a bunch of people like dropping names of other people that are wearing green that could have done. We've done some of the videos that I mentioned. Some of them haven't been. So we're gonna get people asking, "Hey, have you done this video?" I need a thumbnail for that one now, though.
Which one?
For the one I just created. Do you want to work on that or no?
I don't know what you did.
Do you want to watch it all the way without interruption? You guys want to watch it all the way without interruption? The kiddo has to watch it anyways. Without interruption from start to finish. You want to say that now that I'm not muted? The haunted.
These don't taste good.
It's the haunted Fanta, the spiked green apple. All right, you ready?
I guess.
That guy in green.
I have an idea for it already.
Oh, you guys were listening to it through my mic. That's fine. I'll replay it.
That guy in green. I'm just gonna say that you should probably walk away from this fight because it tends to never end well for you if they're in green. Name one, Master Chief. All right, Bet, the Hulk, Ben 10, Doomslayer, the Mask, and Grogu. Baby Yoda. No, they are the same. Fine, I'm gonna do 10 more just for you. Broccoli, Ivy, Shigo, Shrek, Luigi, Buttercup. Number 3 from KND. Any green Pokemon. Frankie from Foster's Imaginary Friends. Frankie, a normal human. Yeah, I get the Arsenal, but the Grinch. You're gonna tell me okay, yeah, he did have essentially super Oscar the Grout. Hell, Kermit the Frog, for that matter. I don't care if they had lightsabers. You know what? Fine. Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo. Because they each took you out individually, which means they each. You know what? I know you have trouble with Kevin, and that's a little bit reasonable, but I found out that you lost to Louis Duck. Louis Duck is for hire. You could have paid him to be your trophy. Hell, if you had told him that you were going to cover him with gold, he would have jumped in the vat of gold.
He would have.
You know what? Bob Ross wouldn't even call you a happy little accident. He would call you a mistake. No, you have failed so much that Mr. Rogers would actually be disappointed in you. Are you crying? I guess I did go a bit far with the Mr. Rogers. Oh no, I stand by the Bob Ross comment, but Mr. Rogers would have talked you into taking up like, I don't know, flower gardening or something like that. Maybe even paint. You know what? There's this contest of strength coming up called the Ultimate Showdown. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send you the location for it. I hear that Mr. Rogers is going to be there, and you can test out that theory that you could beat him while you're there.
Pause real quick.
That's the end of it.
Yeah, no. Pause. Technically, the Ninja Turtles aren't in green. They are green. None of them are in green.
Yeah, it was pretty much just any green character.
You say in green.
I know, the guy in green. But it could also be like the guy is green. It's a matter of like,
Also,
it didn't matter like
they
in,
lost, because they didn't offer money. It makes sense they lost to Louis. Have you
yeah,
seen
Louis,
that?
Louis, yeah, like
No.
like that's the thing. Like, had they given Louis money, they would have very easily win. That's all it would have taken to win against Louis. Do a pile of coin, boom, you win. Yeah, so that's you got an idea? Where's the tablet?
You know, in there.
Oh, okay, there you go. I exported this already, right? Yeah, I did.
Wasn't here.
All right, everyone. So that is effectively the stream at this point. I have to like just type stuff up and get it there and everything. It's been close to an hour, and thank you for helping me like get this done. It really helps. The aliens from Toy Story.
Excuse me?
Yeah, true. That'd be good too. Thank you guys for joining me on the stream. It helps out. Like I'll have like especially like I'll have these moments late at night where I can't sleep, and I'd rather be productive.
Sleep till like 9-10 o'clock. You took a nap. You can't say that you can't. You couldn't.
I know I went to
You did
sleep,
You did sleep. You fell asleep like.
but like in the morning is what I'm saying. Like you can't sleep during like normal time frame.
Yeah.
And then I'll be up forever and a half, and then I'll sleep in the middle of the day. And as long as somebody wakes me up, I'll legitimately take a nap. Otherwise, I'll sleep all day.
Oh man, which one is it?
Huh?
I'm making a thumbnail already, but I don't know which predator.
The Predators. It's a whole movie series.
I know it is.
You can literally take any one of them. Just find one that you like. You want me to create one with AI? I can do that too. I like my kiddo's response. Nah, I'm gonna try to avoid the AI. Yeah, I need to do more shorts. I need to create a bunch more shorts again. One of these days, I'll probably have to just take the time. Like it'll probably be after I move, to be honest. Or I'll take the time and get a list of all the videos that need shorts. Maybe even just take every video that we have and relist it out as shorts. It doesn't seem to be an issue with YouTube to redo it, so it wouldn't be a problem. The biggest problem would be like going through all the videos and be like, this needs a short, this needs a short, this needs a short, this needs a short, so on and so forth.
Aren't you done?
Yeah. Anyways, guys,
Okay.
thank you so much. You guys have a good one. Yeah, it does. Plus the parent stuff. You guys have a good one.